A single prayer was now a death sentence. One man, one law, and a pit full of hungry lions. The king wanted to save him, but the law demanded his life. This is the story of Daniel, and a faith that turned a tomb into a miracle. The kingdom of Persia, a new order. Darius the Mede had just inherited the fallen Babylonian Empire. To secure his new dominion, he sought a way to guard his crown. He appointed 120 satraps to govern the entire kingdom, and those satraps answered to 3 high ministers, a council designed to ensure the king would suffer no loss, and one of those 3 was Daniel. But Daniel didn't stay equal for long. His wisdom, his clarity, his spirit, they were impossible to ignore. The king began to consider placing him above the other 2 ministers, above everyone, one man, over the entire empire. The other ministers saw it coming. They watched Daniel, and they burned. So they began to look for something, anything, a corruption, a bribe, a moment of weakness. They found nothing. Daniel was faithful to the king, his conduct without blemish. So they said the quiet part out loud. If we are going to find anything against Daniel, it will have to be through the law of his God. They had just told each other exactly what they needed to know. They came to the king together, united, unanimous, as if the entire kingdom had spoken with one voice. "O King Darius, live forever! All the ministers of the kingdom have consulted together and agreed on the following. You are new to this throne, and a kingdom is not held together by walls alone. It is held together by authority. Therefore, issue a decree that for the next 30 days, no one in the kingdom may make a request of any man or any god, except of you, O king. Let your people know who their king is. Whoever violates this shall be thrown into the den of lions. Let the king put this in writing, so that it cannot be changed, as is the law of the Medes and the Persians." They did not mention Daniel, and King Darius, moved by their words, wrote the decree and signed the interdict with his own hand. Daniel heard about the new decree. He went home. He climbed to his upper chamber, where the windows were open, facing Jerusalem, and he did what he had always done, 3 times a day, on his knees, praying and giving thanks to his God. He did not think to stop, not even just this once. He simply continued. They came to his house, and they found him exactly where they expected, praying on his knees, facing Jerusalem. They went back to the king. "Did you not sign a decree that anyone who makes a request of any man or god within 30 days, except of you, O king, shall be thrown to the lions?" The king confirmed it. Then came the words they had been waiting to say. "Daniel, one of the exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you, O king. 3 times a day, he makes his requests to his God." The king loved Daniel. He cherished his wisdom and his unwavering loyalty, and he was deeply distressed. He turned his mind toward saving Daniel. Until the sun went down, he labored, looking for a way out, but there was none. The ministers returned, all of them, together again, reminding him, under the law of the Medes and Persians, no decree the king had signed could be changed, not even by the king himself. The king gave the command. Daniel was brought and cast into the den. The king stood at the edge of the pit. He looked down and spoke. "The God whom you serve continually He will save you." Then a stone was brought and laid over the mouth of the den. The king sealed it with his own signet ring and the rings of his nobles. The seal was set. Daniel's fate was sealed. The king returned to his palace. That night, no food was brought before him, no music, no entertainment, nothing that usually filled the hours of a king's evening. He lay in the dark. Sleep would not come. His thoughts and his worry for Daniel drove the night away. At the first light of dawn, the king rose. He hurried to the den. As he approached the pit, he called out with a trembling voice, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from the lions?" From inside the darkness, a voice answered, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not harmed me, because I was found innocent before him. And before you, O king, I have done no wrong." The king was filled with joy. He gave the command, and Daniel was lifted from the den. Not a wound was found on him, not a single scratch, because he had trusted in his God. Then the king commanded, and they brought every man who had conspired against Daniel, their wives, their children, all of them, thrown into the same den. They had not yet reached the bottom when the lions overtook them and crushed their bones. Then King Darius sent a letter to every people, nation, and language under his rule. "From this day forward, all who are under my kingdom shall tremble and fear before the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, who endures forever. His kingdom will never be destroyed. His reign has no end. He delivers and rescues. He performs signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He who saved Daniel from the power of the lions." Daniel never closed his windows. He simply continued, doing what he had always done, praying 3 times a day, on his knees, with a faith so simple, so unshakable, that even the threat of hungry lions could not move him, a complete and total surrender to God. The kind of faith that only a rare few are truly capable of, and yet every one of us longs for it. The story of Daniel is more than a memory. It is a reminder that even in the darkest pits, you are never truly alone. The Bible shows us a profound truth, that there are no limits to what a person can achieve when they walk in unshakable faith. Join us as we uncover the timeless power hidden within these ancient words. Subscribe and continue the journey with us.